Happening right now on Daybreak, Reading police investigate a deadly stabbing at a Reading motel late last night. We'll tell you what we've learned overnight. New this morning, a Reading man barely escapes as a fast-moving fire tears through his home. We went to the scene overnight to get the facts about what happened.
To all of the men and women in uniform today, your nation is deeply indebted to you.
And after nearly 9 years and 4,500 U.S. fatalities, a ceremony this morning officially ending the war in Iraq. KRCR News Channel 7 Daybreak starts right now.
This is KRCR News Channel 7 Daybreak, getting the facts right and severe weather first.
Good morning. Welcome into Daybreak. It's 5:31 on Thursday, December 15th. 10 days till Christmas. I'm Kelly Som. We're committed to bringing you severe weather information first. Did you hear the rain overnight? This was the scene on the streets of Chico around 3 a.m. Wet streets and a steady stream of rain fell for about an hour. People in parts of Shasta County and Siskiyou County reported snow falling. Meteorologist Lauren Brooks tracking conditions to tell us what's happening as we head to work and school. Lauren?
Good morning, Kelly. Yes, we're still seeing a dusting of rain and snow out there this morning. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Storm Tracker. You can see exactly where it's raining right near the Red Bluff area, down near Chico still. Reading's looking clear right now. We still do have some snow up in those higher elevations, but this system is going to push out today, and what it's going to leave us with is some windy conditions. So we're going to start to see those winds kind of flare up later on this afternoon into this evening, and they're really going to go into tomorrow. Now these clouds are keeping our temperatures warmer this morning. As we take a look at our Reading neighborhood forecast, you can see right now our temperatures are sitting in the 40s, 42 near the Bonneview area and 43 near the airport. Down in Chico as well, temperatures are sitting in the mid-40s, 45 near Cal Park and 44 near the CSU farm. These clouds really helping to keep us warm because we're about 15 degrees warmer right now than we started off yesterday morning. Now we've got to talk about our Chico air quality is okay to burn. We have a moderate risk, and this rain that we've had overnight, it's really helped push that smoke and that unhealthy air out. So that is a really good thing. We really needed this moisture. We're going to be talking more about your 7-day forecast coming up, what you can expect, and we're going to talk more about those windy conditions. For now, Kelly, I'm going to send it back over to you.
Thanks, Lauren. And you can get up-to-the-minute weather updates on the rain or snow on your Droid or iPhone with our KRCR weather app. And if you have a photo or video of severe weather happening in your area, some snow photos this morning, send them in to news@krcrtv.com. We begin this morning with new developments on an exclusive story we brought you last night at 11. This morning, police in Reading are on the hunt for a killer. The victim was found stabbed to death at Hilltop Lodge. Our camera was on the scene just minutes after Reading police responded to the motel on Hilltop Drive around 9 p.m. Police say they found the 54-year-old victim, whose name is not being released, inside a room there. He was taken to the Mercy Medical Center where he died. At this time, the identity of the suspect and a motive is still unknown. Now, our photographer at the scene saw a man being arrested, but we don't know if it's connected to the killing. We'll bring you more on this developing story as soon as more information becomes available. Also new this morning, a Reading man is safe today after escaping his burning home overnight. Reading firefighters were called to the burning mobile home just after midnight. It happened on Yogi Court, that's off Caterpillar Road in North Reading. We went to the scene and learned that the man who lives there escaped and ran to a neighbor's house. It appears the home is a total loss. 4 cars and a garage also went up in flames. Firefighters did rescue a pet guinea pig found alive inside the home. A man in a wheelchair needs to find a new place to live after his Reading home was destroyed by fire. He was rescued by his friends. This is what's left of Larry Dobbs' home in the 2700 block of Keswick Dam Road in Reading. His home caught fire late yesterday afternoon. Dobbs says he believes faulty wiring caused the fire. We talked with 2 lifelong friends of his who also live on the property.
I ran in and got Larry out while my husband got the hoses.
I took the hose and went in there and basically put the fire out. It's our home, my friend. I can't just sit around and let the house burn up. You know what I mean?
He has lived here all his life, and
I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, this is a pretty good tragedy, actually.
Firefighters say the house is a total loss. Dobbs says he has no insurance. His friends say they would put him up in a motel for the night. Rangers at Whiskeytown National Recreation Area looking for vandals who stole several antiques. The historic Camden House in Whiskeytown was recently vandalized. Several antiques were taken, including a steam-powered buck saw. Rangers say the damage to the house is a great detriment to our cultural history. If you have any information on the thefts, contact Park Rangers. A group of citizens are now working to recall several North State public figures, all over medical marijuana. They're targeting the Reading City Council, the Shasta County Board of Supervisors, and Shasta County Sheriff Tom Basenko. The man behind the recall is James Benno. He's the NorCal director of NORML, which is a group that calls for marijuana reform. He's already signed a petition to recall the Shasta County Sheriff, and now he's working to collect signatures to have the other elected officials ousted.
We're going to recall all of them. Anybody who's up for the entire Board of Supervisors, as well as the three that are coming for re-election, the three that are upcoming for re-election, we're going to recall all of them.
Benno is also saying a group is working on a referendum to have the collective ban in Reading overturned, as well as an ordinance that regulates how much marijuana a 215 card holder can grow on their personal property. On the same topic, an emergency ordinance will be on next Tuesday's City Council agenda in the city of Shasta Lake. It would ban collectives in the city of Shasta Lake. Right now, there are 2 collectives operating in the city, both on Shasta Dam Boulevard. The owners say Shasta Lake is different than the rest of the county. Reading and Anderson, who all recently banned collectives. Dolores Lucero is the council member who asked that the ban be put on next week's agenda. The meeting is Tuesday at 6 o'clock in the John Baudet Community Center. The council is also expected to accept validated signatures that would put a recall of Dolores Lucero on the ballot. New this morning, the United States officially ends its 8.5-year military campaign in Iraq. This morning, the U.S. military lowered the flag of the U.S. forces in Iraq in Baghdad, signifying the end of the campaign. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta is in Baghdad for that ceremony. He spoke along with the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the U.S. ambassador. Panetta said even though troops are leaving, the U.S. will not turn its back on Iraq.
Your effort to make this day a reality is nothing short of miraculous. This was one of the most complex logistical undertakings in U.S. military history.
Only a few thousand U.S. troops remain in Iraq. They all must be out by the end of the month. Nearly 4,500 Americans were killed in the nearly 9-year war. It is 5:38. Snow fell overnight, for the recent warm weather has delayed the opening of area ski parks. Mount Shasta has already pushed back their ski park opening once. We'll show you what they're doing to make sure they make the new Christmas Day deadline. And new developments in the investigation into the suspected hazing death of a Florida A&M University drum major.
And good morning, folks. We're taking a live look outside right now. We've still got some rain and some snow. How long will it last? We'll have that and more coming up.